tensions have erupted behind the scenes, and the fallout is sending shockwaves through the entire organization. A heated clash between two major figures has spiraled into full-blown chaos, leading to suspensions that no one saw coming. This isn't just about tempers flaring, it's about a fractured clubhouse, shaken chemistry, and serious questions about leadership and unity moving forward. With emotions running high and fans stunned by the news, everyone's asking the same thing: what really happened behind closed doors, and how will this explosive moment impact the team's momentum and future? Stick around, because we're diving deep into the drama, the consequences, and what this turmoil could mean for the rest of the season. Let's clear the air about some rumors that have been swirling around the Los Angeles Dodgers recently concerning Mookie Betts and Kike Hernandez. There's been chatter online and even some sensational headlines suggesting that these two star players were involved in some kind of clubhouse altercation or disciplinary issues leading to suspensions. But here's the thing: there's no credible evidence or official reports to back any of that up. In fact, if you look at the real story, it's quite the opposite. Both Betts and Hernández have been pillars of the Dodgers clubhouse, known not just for their talent but for their leadership and positive influence on the team. Earlier this season, the Dodgers faced a tough stretch where a stomach illness swept through the roster, affecting several players, including these two. Betts, in particular, was visibly impacted by this illness, dealing with significant weight loss and fatigue, while Kike Hernandez faced similar symptoms that kept him sidelined for a bit. This was a health issue, pure and simple, not a disciplinary one. What's important to understand here is how misinformation can spread quickly in sports media, especially when it comes to high-profile teams like the Dodgers. A headline claiming a rift or suspension grabs attention, but it often doesn't hold up under scrutiny. Reliable sources and official team communications have consistently shown that the Dodgers are united and that Betts and Hernández have actually been supporting each other and their teammates through these challenges. Mookie Betts, a multiple-time All-Star and MVP caliber player, is someone the Dodgers rely on not just for his performance on the field but for the atmosphere he brings to the clubhouse. He's known for his professionalism and work ethic, and even when dealing with personal health setbacks, he's remained focused on helping the team win. Kike Hernandez, likewise, has been a fan favorite for his versatility and infectious energy, often acting as a glue guy who brings the team together. The timing of the illness was unfortunate, especially during a stretch where the Dodgers were pushing hard in the standings. Losing key contributors, even temporarily, to health issues can shake up any team's rhythm. But instead of internal drama, what we saw was a group of players rallying around each other, pushing through adversity. Betts and Hernández were no exception. They've been seen encouraging teammates, attending team meetings, and generally showing their commitment to the Dodgers' goals. Let's also remember that clubhouse chemistry is a delicate thing. Rumors about fights or suspensions can be damaging not just to the players involved but to the team's public image. For players like Betts and Hernández, who have been instrumental in the Dodgers' recent successes, including their World Series win a couple of years ago, maintaining a positive environment is key. Coaches, management, and players themselves work hard to keep communication open and deal with any conflicts internally and professionally. It's a reminder that when we come across headlines or social media posts making bold claims without sources, it's always best to hold off judgment until official statements or credible reports emerge. Especially in today's fast-paced digital world, misinformation can spread like wildfire, sometimes unintentionally damaging reputations and team morale. Looking ahead, the Dodgers continue to rely on the talents of Betts and Hernández. As they recover fully from their illnesses and get back to full strength, fans can expect to see them contributing in big ways. Betts' ability to impact the game both offensively and defensively remains elite, and Hernández's flexibility to play multiple positions gives the Dodgers valuable depth. With the season ongoing, the focus for the Dodgers will be on securing a playoff spot and making a deep run. Players like Betts and Hernández, with their experience and leadership, will be crucial in high-pressure moments. And off the field, their example of professionalism through adversity will help set the tone for the younger players and the entire clubhouse. In summary, There's simply no truth to the claims of a fight or suspension involving Mookie Betts and Kike Hernandez. What's real is a story of resilience, teamwork, and overcoming health challenges together. Let's celebrate the positive contributions these players bring to the Dodgers and keep the conversation grounded in facts rather than rumors. If you're a Dodgers fan or just follow MLB closely, it's great to stay informed but also important to be critical of where the information comes from. Trust official updates from the team and respected sports journalists who have access to the inside scoop. That's how you get the full, accurate picture. Before I wrap up, I want to hear what you think. Have you noticed how rumors can sometimes cloud real stories in sports? What's your take on the Dodgers' chemistry this season, especially with key players facing setbacks like illness? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Unfortunately, the injury bug continues to plague the Dodgers, as evidenced by the placement of reliever Luis Garca on the injured list due to a right adductor strain. Being the 15th pitcher placed on the IL this season, Garca's absence is emblematic of the broader challenges facing this Dodgers pitching staff. To put this into perspective, pitching depth is critical in a long 162-game season. When you lose key arms, it disrupts not only the rotation but also the bullpen's ability to manage high-leverage situations late in games. This often means younger, less experienced pitchers have to be called up, sometimes before they're fully ready, which can impact performance and ultimately the team's win-loss record. Dalton Rushing, backing up star catcher Will Smith, has shown promising signs in limited action this season, batting .273 with some run production already. Luis Garca's injury also underscores the physical toll that pitching at the highest level can take on an athlete. The adductor muscle group is essential for the stability and power needed during a pitcher's delivery, and any strain in that area can affect mechanics and velocity. The Dodgers' medical and training staff will no doubt be working closely with Garca to ensure a safe and effective rehabilitation, aiming for a return that doesn't risk further injury. Amid these injury woes and roster shakeups, the Dodgers' management faces important decisions as the trade deadline approaches. One player drawing attention is rookie catcher Dalton Rushing. Despite speculation swirling around potential trades involving him, insider Ken Rosenthal has reported that the Dodgers are unlikely to move Rushing. This decision reveals a lot about how the organization values their young talent and their long-term strategy. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to stay up to date with reliable, no-nonsense sports news and analysis, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Sharing this video with fellow Dodgers fans or sports lovers who appreciate honest reporting would be awesome too. Thanks for watching.